you can determine a lot about a person by what questions that they ask. Okay? You can determine a lot about a person by what questions that they ask. Okay? So the people in your life, the people around your life, whatever, customers. You may work at Walmart. You may have a lot of different customers on a daily basis. All right? Pay attention to the questions that people ask. What do I mean by this? Where in the world am I getting at with this? All right? Let me help you understand. Let me clear my throat first before I choke. I don't want to choke on the road. Now, let's just say, for example, you are on your lunch break. Let's just say you work at Taco Bell. You know, you love your job. And for lunch, you go to a high-class place. And, you know, your lunch is like $55. You're probably thinking like, why in the world would I spend $55? But something on your heart led you to go to this $55 restaurant. Well, sitting right next to you happens to be Bill Gates. You know, Bill Gates is up in a place just chilling, eating the same thing that you eating, sitting right next to you. And Bill Gates has no distractions, no family there, no friends. He has nobody to talk to. It's just you and Bill Gates sitting at the table. What kind of questions can you ask Bill Gates? It's starting to click to some people. To some people, it's not clicking yet. Let me ask it again. What kind of questions will you ask Bill Gates? Bill Gates can determine a lot about you by what type of questions that you're asking him. People who want to be where he is, people who want the amount of success that Bill Gates has, they're going to ask him certain type of questions. For example, now I'm not trying to be Bill Gates or nobody, you know what I mean? Everybody is their own individual. This man has a lot of success. You know what I mean? That's the aspect that I'm looking at it from. If I was next to Bill Gates, let me just randomly think of 3 questions. I may ask him, hey, sir, you know, based on everything that you have accomplished, what are 3 tips that you can give me? You know, based on how business work and based on everything that you've ever done, what are 3 tips that you've learned? Like what will save me 10 years of bumping my head? Okay? And just for example, if you ask Bill Gates a question like that, the man gonna stop chewing his burrito. You know what I mean? The man will, you know, the burrito might be good, but the man gonna stop chewing his burrito and he's gonna turn and look at you. He's not just gonna give you a regular look. He's gonna look at you as somebody with potential, all based on the type of question that you just now asked him. That's not no normal type of question. You can determine a lot about a person by the type of questions that they ask you. Okay? Because he know with that answer, I'm trying to shoot to the moon. He know whatever he tell me, I'm about to use that, go somewhere and take over the whole game, right? Now, on the other hand, somebody may be sitting next to Bill Gates. They may sit there like, hey, Bill, what's up, Bill? What's up, Bill? You know what I mean? Just making baby talk like, man, that sure is a nice tuxedo you have on. You know, where'd you get it? Oh, okay. That's a nice tuxedo, Bill. Just talking about silly stuff, average stuff, the things that average people talk about. You know? I'm making this video to help you understand that you got to learn to ask the right kind of questions in life. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there next to people every day, all day, asking these surface level things, talking about the NBA, talking about football about to come back on. Oh, I'm excited for football season. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's cool break room type of talk. But when you're around some people who have something that you want, or whenever you're around some people who have something to offer, you need to be picking their brain. You know what I mean? You need to be picking their brain. Formulate your questions. Let me just give you another random question. You know, you can ask somebody anything. I can't think of nothing right now, but you get where I'm going with it. So the type of questions that you ask people is going to say a lot about you. And not only that, it's going to help you out. If you see somebody that's 20 years older than you doing something that you want to do. Everybody watching this video has something that they like to do. You may be a barber, you may cut hair. You may have a very, very, very successful barber that's been in the game 25 years and, you know, you go out to eat with this man or whatever. If you ain't asking this man the right kind of questions, you ain't getting nowhere. All you doing is eating food at the end of the day. You may ask this man, hey, you know, so I'm cutting at a rate of, 8 customers a day. I get to the shop at 7:30 a.m. I'm leaving at 8. What would you adjust? Would you suggest a shorter lunch break? Would you suggest I get some better clippers so that I can cut these people's head faster? Would you suggest that at the end of every week? No. Would you suggest at the end of every 2 weeks, I call all the kids' parents just to, check and see how their grades looking in school or whatever. And if they make it A's and B's, instead of charging them $15, I can give them a $2 discount. That way, in 2 weeks, I know that these kids' hair is all the way grown back. And that type of discount will drive them back into my barbershop. You see, because Bill Gates or somebody may tell you, well, if you get in touch with the mama and you get on the good side with the mother of the kids, they're going to always be your clients, because those kids are going to hop in her minivan whenever she's ready to go. I know I'm getting a little off topic with this about minivans and barbershops or whatever, but I'm just giving you an example. Ask people the right questions, man. Don't spend your whole life with this surface level talk. That's some advice that I could give to you. That's some advice that helped me. I asked a ton of questions. You better believe, if you ever run into me anywhere, Walmart, Chipotle, wherever you may run into me at, I'm gonna ask you some questions. I don't care if you make a lot of money or not. If I see something in you, I'm gonna ask you a question. How did you get that? What do I need to do if I wanted to do it like this, but I'm using this for this? I'm gonna get something out of it. You know what I mean? Hopefully this video helped to fill you out. If you would really look around your life, you have a lot of resources. You have a lot of people with wisdom. You have a lot of people that can help you out. If only you stop talking about the NBA. Stop talking about the news. Hey, we know people killing each other every day. We don't need people being news anchors in the neighborhood. If only you would get past this surface level talk and formulate your questions the right way, you'll be surprised the amount of wisdom that people can dump on you and save you years and years and years worth of trial and error. This video is not for everybody. Some people are not going to understand what I'm saying, but then again, there's going to be some people who are going to say, bam, that's exactly what I needed to hear. This video changed my life. All right, so if this video helped you out, share it. Maybe some other people can get help by it. All right, I love y'all, man. Remember, formulate your questions, because hey, man, it's your life at the end of the day. Formulate your questions, because there's going to be some people in your life you're going to run into, and you're going to need to ask them these things. You will get where you're trying to go a lot faster by asking the right questions. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.